Welcome back, guys, to Octopath Traveler 2. Last episode, we headed over to New Delsta for Veronica's next chapter, helping her pick out a gift for Dulcinea after a little bit of a mix-up, as the star for the dumbbells gifted were actually instruments to use in her next performance. Next, we gathered a party of 8 and stepped onto the bridge beneath the wall near Stormhell, plummeting below into the Infernal Castle, where we found and defeated the Dreadwolf. We now claim our reward. And a Stone of Truth. So this is... Oh, wait a second. This is the legendary item for scholars, if I'm right in saying. Whereas permanent spell intensity boost at start of battle. Why, thank you. Is there any other items in this place? I don't think there was.
Let the show begin.
By the way, the boss can probably now appear in here.
Here goes.
Anywhere we go.
Mind your envy.
For a true friend.
So could be in trouble due to that, if you know what I mean.
Oh my!
Now it begins.
How dare you do this?
Who's next?
Good luck, though.
I still have much to learn.
99k damage. So I'm just wondering if there's something down there from those steps, or if it's just a wrong path. Because there's a little bit behind there, if you see what I mean. Oh, there's a treasure chest. For starters. Energizing pomegranate.
I shall be your opponent.
We clear out our dungeons so fast.
Here I go.
Goes by in the blink of an eye.
Axe attack. This will hurt.
Yeehaw! Mind your envy. Do it.
I owe
There. Sorry. Thank you.
That guy giving me spell reflex, pretty cool. It's only 1,000 damage it gave back after all. There we go. A Lost Tribe Staff. 381 elemental attack, 190 fizz, and 102 physical defense if we've got the thingamabob on. So, let's get out of here. Is it time for our last cross path then? By the look of it is. Now I'm going to spend some little time setting up Oswald, I feel, here. Who is the lowest level guy. No healer. Well, no, there is a healer on the group. It's called Particio. Right, so we now have a new something. We have Blessing of Disguise on for what? The Forbidden Staff specifically. Okay, cool and all, but what we can do is we just got this... Just got a staff with raises potency of lightning attacks. So... what other items do we have that can raise lightning? We look at that, because that's a high-powered lightning raiser. Then we just have to find other weapons that raise lightning. Now, we know there's an axe that does. Hero's axe here. So we could take that off you, and then we could give you an axe-based class. Like an apothecary or something. But it depends, like, what weapons... Yeah, we need to find out what weapons have a boost. We find lots with lightning, and we can stack lightning and do more damage. We've got fire and wind. Wind, we're getting a bit lower on the thing, but all that we really care about is the lightning. Physical, yeah, we got that on. Dark. We definitely have it on axe form. Ice, Guardian's Ice Blade. Fire starters fire, so we go the fire route. And we can go with fire quite easy. Well, depends. If we can get 2 light weapons that have lightning and the class that goes into that, it's better. Because we've got a staff that does lightning. Do you get me? And we can stack it even more. Because we've got the Fire Dragon's Glaive, which has fire. This says wind. Where's lightning? Come on, there must be more lightning. Fire, Scorchbone, Spear. Spears seem to do fire then. Bows? Wind? There's a lot of wind ones. Ice. Looks like the most we can do then is... we could do 2 lightning. We could do 2 fire. Or we can do... some ice, by the look of it. Okay. So putting him to worry would allow him to have 2 fire. There's no other boost here, is there? Light and dark. Lightning. Light-based. I guess they've... Oh, that does lightning, but we've already got one that does lightning. So it seems each category has something that they can increase. But not to the level we want to. Was there something I didn't check? I mean, we can't go something... Well, we could stack more through arms mass, but obviously not going to go that. So, out of classes that can do... Oh, there's a thingy here. Out of classes that can do axes. It's Apothecary or Hunter. And of course, Apothecary Hunter gives us more options. But we've already got a chair in there with Hunter. We go Inventor as well. That would be just for the weapons and not really for the skills, do you know what I mean? And then, of course, you'd always have to have a tail. That would be his life from here on out. We could go worry that he looks good in, but then I'd want to change Frono. Too bad we didn't have a weapon of with more lightning-based boost, you know what I mean? If I had more, and I could really go for that. Unfortunately, that's not to be the case. Not at all. They've definitely put it so only certain things can do it, so you can't stack as far as you want to. That means he's gonna become a hunter instead of a dancer. Or he could become a warrior. And Frono could go to dancer. I don't know anymore. We'll make you fire boy then. So Fire Dragon's Glaive, the Fire Starter Sword, and then we just put on the highest tier of this we can. Either the Lost Tribe Staff. The Staff of Carnage has... Lost Tribe Staff is the most. We'll put that on. So now that he's got, like, the boosts on his fire, we're just going to use fire and just fire. Took a bit to sort out, though. You have a hard look on your face, Oswald. Are you perhaps thinking about magic? Just so. I see. Oh, hold on now. You're really just going to end the conversation there? But of course, I wouldn't want to disturb him. God, he's a kind soul, ain't he, Oswald? Silence, please, I'm nearly there. Just one piece of the puzzle remains. Sorry, I'll try and be real quiet. At this rate, I fear he'll be lost in thought until morning. Imagine his buns will be properly steamed by then with all that saying. What did you say? About what? Your buns being steamed? Eureka. Eureka. It's a word our ancestors used when struck by inspiration. It means I found the answer. But how did steamed buns help you get there? I too am curious. What sort of magic were you thinking about? Steam. If you could press steam to its very limits with magic, and then release it all at once, you could theoretically unleash vast amounts of power. Oh boy, you want to combine the steam engine with magic? Sounds like fun to me. My word. Say, if you can make the engine more efficient with magic, wouldn't you be able to use it in real dry places too? Like Ku and the other desert nations. Ah, that would certainly help my people thrive. Might I join in that discussion when the time comes? Certainly. 3 heads are better than 1. I'm sure we'll come up with a bundle of good ideas. I imagine your mercantile background will be a boon to us, Particio. Indeed, our discussion shall be a fruitful one. Well, I'm sure it will. Let's fight, shall we? Oswald looking all spangly in his new warrior attire just so he can get all the elemental boosts in the world. I just realised we've got to go to actually into there. Let's do it. Here another tale, The Scholar and Merchant Part 2. Oswald and Particio visit Montwise, where Regulus mentioned he'd be building his invention. They make their way to the library, hoping to finally lay eyes on his earth-shattering invention.
Now, let's see. Regulus's laboratory should be around here, I reckon.
I wonder if he's completed his astronomical telescope.
Hooray! Let's stop in and have a drink with him.
As in an alcoholic beverage?
Is there any other kind?
Alcohol dulls the mind. If we have a drink, it should be coffee.
Coffee? Just so you know, I take mine with plenty of milk.
That's absurd. Milk blunts the bitterness from the beans. The very bitterness that stimulates the mind.
Well, to each their own. Now, can we at least go inside and say hello?
Very well.
Is it scientific that it does that, right? Is that how it works?
Regulus!
Regulus, what happened?
My research, it's been stolen. And since you're here, have you anything to eat? I'm so hungry, I fear I shall lose the power to speak. Oh, the gods haven't turned their back on me yet. Good gracious! My first meal in 6 days, 19 hours, and 4 minutes.
What's kept you from food so long this time?
You said your research was stolen. What happened?
Everything was proceeding apace. I completed the astronomical telescope. But I had exhausted my funds. So I employed the services of a moneylender. And, well, loans need collateral, so I handed over the telescope.
Oh, boy.
Then it wasn't stolen, was it, Regulus? You sold it.
To my great shame. I proceeded to liquidate the money I borrowed, and well, here we are. I cannot so much as look at my telescope until I've returned the money.
Well, that there's just awful.
I cannot fathom why a researcher would hand over the fruits of his labor.
Well, at least he's okay. That counts for something, don't it?
That sweetness of yours is impeding our progress.
On the contrary, a bit of sweetness helps everything along. As in coffee, as in life, partner. We'd best talk to the loan shark first. Get him to give back the telescope.
Be my guest.
That's the spirit. Now let's go find that loan shark.
Is that away? I do realize now with the equipment that we've, by the way, given, that my elemental attack is nearly full. I should probably drop down to something a bit lower, like Staff of Carnage or the Great Sage's Staff for the speed. Take off the Blessing in Disguise and put on our newest special legendary thing, the Stone of Truth. Might be a better way of doing it, right? Just a little bit. Lowers it by 905 now, so it's a bit lower, but we always have the double, I think. If we don't always have the double, and I should, I'll change that post-haste.
That astronomer was a nice, easy mark. I can't believe he keeps giving us money, even though he's long since paid off his loan.
Who'd have thought the smart guy wouldn't know how to handle money?
We should sell that tube he gave us. I'm sure it'll fetch a pile of coin.
Did you hear that?
Clear as day. Seems our man Regulus has been the dude.
Who the hell are you?
Just so I know the score, Particio. Do these cups of coffee need any milk or sugar?
Now see, it pays to be discerning. Coffee this bad doesn't need sweetening. It needs to be thrown out.
I see. The merchant's palate contains multitudes.
Will somebody shut these two up already?
Let the experiment begin.
They are just monologuing in front of everything after all.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Creature lightning. Better if you actually were. Okay, let's probably not have to worry too much when you think about it.
Too obvious.
I kind of want to see what the firepower we can bring actually does. Do you know what I mean? Looks like most of our guys are down and out here.
My gift stingy.
Let's keep using my stingy gift.
I know.
Alright.
And it does look like it's permanent. It does look like that indeed.
It got struck.
So with 2 fire attacking boosting weapons, I was hoping to get 3 weapons on. How much will this do?
Reduce them to ash. I've gained valuable insight.
Not bad.
Let's keep going.
You got it, partner. Time to gather up the fruits of old Regulus's labor and get them back to him.
We'll do more of his latent, another thing. Oh, more coons.
Who are you? And what have you done to my guards?
Oh, those fellas saw we were just passing through and kindly let us in.
We're here about Regulus's debt.
What about it? If you're looking for remorse, you won't find it here. All I did was slightly rewrite the agreement to include a little more coin for yours truly. That man may be an astronomer, but he's clearly no good with money. Which has helped me make a lot of it off him in turn. Don't take me lightly, friend. There's two things I can't abide. Fools who can't pay, and intruders.
Can I ask you something? Do you like coffee?
I adore coffee. Nothing better than a good brew, black as night.
Oh, that's so. Then I reckon it's your lucky day. 'Cause I got a nice big old cup of the bitter stuff for you.
What he said. Prepare for a beating.
Get him, gang.
Well, time to get down to business.
Who's this fancy kid at the front?
Bring it on.
Getting more weaknesses than by the second.
My get steamed. Nice.
I'm a true friend.
Same strategy, I see.
All right.
Same strategy, I see.
Peacock strut.
Now then.
Are you ready for this, thug leader?
Reduce them to ash. I've seen worse methods.
Curse you!
It's over. Give us the telescope.
I don't know what you're...
Come on now. No more dickering. I've got money.
This lowlife isn't worth paying. Just leave him to me.
We're gonna mug him. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mug him. Astronomical telescope? I don't know anything about that strange tube. Sure.
Hand it over.
I don't give away anything for free.
I like my odds.
Light?
I need a plan.
Why light?
Indulge me for a moment.
Okay, it's not ice or lightning.
Now then. Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
We mugged him. Improved telescope is obtained.
I'll look the other way this once, partner.
I owe you one. Now, you're going to keep clear of Regulus. You hear me?
Yes. Have mercy.
Oh, you recovered it. The pinnacle of my research. My greatest achievement. Oh, thank you both. I swear to the stars, I shall never forget what you have done for me.
Just promise me you'll look at your next contract as hard as you look at them stars.
I second that.
I'll do my best. Now then, gentlemen, the sun is primed to set. And once it has, my telescope will reveal to you the mysteries of the night sky.
Oh. Well, look at that. What's that big round one?
That would be the moon. No doubt closer than you've ever seen it before.
Well, it sure is lumpy. Looks like a big old cookie sitting up there.
I'd actually like to see that. Fascinating. Those red and blue stars, they form a cross.
A cross? Which ones? Ah, those. That'd be the cross of Cetus, the bearded whale. But wait, at this time of year? Well, it shouldn't be visible.
What do you mean?
Well, Cetus circles the sky, as all constellations do. At this time of year, why, it should only be overhead during the day. I don't understand. How is this possible?
Sometimes we must alter our own conceptions of the world, Regulus. Suppose it is night now, when it ought still be day?
So, day became night? Huh?
Well, it just so happens I've recorded the time of sunup and sundown for many years. And it appears the daylight hours grew ever so slightly shorter for a time. I thought my mental faculties had declined, so I ceased keeping records.
It seems you are wrong to doubt your own mind.
In other words, the nights are getting longer?
That would be a reasonable conclusion.
I don't understand. Not one bit. Heaven and earth would have to reverse themselves.
Ah, but our power comes from working at the edge of the known world, does it not?
Right you are, Oswald. This is why I cannot stop studying the night sky. It is a treasure trove of the unknown. I shall carry on my research with my trusty telescope.
More fodder for debates, I see.
You just remember to eat, you hear?
I shall pray to the stars for your continued safety and survival.
Night shall come. So we have to journey for the dawn, it seems. So ends the Scholar and Merchant Part 2. But doing that, something has appeared. Where? Extra stories. Starting outside the 7 Cropdale Trail. Very near Agnia's home. Well, yeah, it definitely seems like if you were recording all this, the days were getting shorter, the nights were getting longer. You saw a correlation, you'd be like, oh my god, what's this discovery? I need to report this. Wouldn't you? You'd be like continuing to do it, but equally he can now time the day, correlate it versus what he had recorded before, and then he'll see an obvious bigger drop. The world is falling into night. That's for certain. On the other side of things... Oh yeah, I was about to say nothing is now on the map, but that's because, of course, we did it all. What am I thinking? Good job, Sam. Very good at this, Brains, aren't you? There's nothing on the map. What's going on here? Okay, well... There are still a few more extra quests on the board, but I think I've actually done all the dungeons now, apart from question mark, the very well-known gate. Let's get our squad going and move on to some other places, because of course in the Merry Hills we saw Lydia with a quest.